Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this admin course. Today we are going to discuss the difference between and all the concepts related to list and form. So basically in ServiceNow, everything, whether it is a data, it is a configuration, any script or anything, if it is there, it is going to be stored in ServiceNow tables. So a table is very important. How to create a table, what is the structure of the table, what all are the fields in the table, these all we discuss in some other section. Okay, but today we are going to discuss something related to table, which is list and form. How it is related? Because these two things are used to display the information the tables are holding. So without any delay, let me share my screen. This is my demo instance. Let me open one of the table, and famous one is incident. So you see right now I am opening the list of incident. And when we call it a list, it means there are number of records of that table available. It's like an Excel sheet. In the same way you display the things in Excel sheet, you can play with these data in Excel sheet in the same way you can do here. Okay, you can do sorting, you can do searching, you can update it, you can delete it, you can add new. All these things are possible as it was in Excel sheet. So this is the list view. At the top, you can easily see this is the URL of this instance. This is the name of the table and then underscore list. Okay. So that's what it is, a list of this table. However, you see this is the name of the table, whereas you see incidents here, but it is incident here. Okay. So this is the name of the table, but as there are more than one record, that's why we have incidents. Okay. So this is how ServiceNow is providing everything in context. The data is displayed in rows and columns. This is a row, horizontal, and vertical is column. These columns are also known as fields. Each row is consist of fields or columns, and the associated information is stored. For example, for this incident, we have the short description of this incident, the caller of the incident, the priority of the incident, the state of the incident, the category, assignment group, assigned to. So all these are functional fields which are supporting incident process. So now let us start from the top. The very first thing is filters. So you can filter this information in various ways so that you get the desired information you are looking for. So the filter is, you can see this here. Okay, so this is the icon. You have to click here. In the very first box, you have the option to choose all the fields which are available for this table. Okay. And based on that field, we have the operators, and then we can have another option so that you can filter properly. So now for this one, the filter is active is true. Okay. So what is happening? If I click run, the query is returning only those incidents for which active field is true. Where is active field? It is not here. If I click on this personalized option, so now once you click on that, you have the option to personalize this list based on your choice. Whatever field you want to see, you can add, you can remove. Okay, so these are the selected ones. Only selected ones will be displayed here in the list. Rest all are sitting in the database with the data with them. Okay, so values are there in that, but being a user, I am only seeing these fields. But now what I want to remove these two. Okay, so select this, remove it. I want to add active. Select it, add it. You can move it up and down. Okay. So now click on OK. Now what will happen? Again, the reload happen, and you see now the active field is available. So what we call this builder, this is a condition builder. Okay. So remember these names as well. Let me add based on priority. Select priority. Priority is, you can see the number of operators are different than active. Here only 5, but in this operators are different because each field is having different information. Okay. So based on the information which is there in that field, we are displaying the operators because each information can be extracted by various ways. So all the possible ways by which you can extract information, based on that we are adding the operators. So now I want to check priority is, I want to see only high incident. Done. Click on run. So now in this particular table, there are only 5 incidents which are following this filter. It means these incidents are active as well as they have priority is high. Okay. So this is how we can update the filters. If you want to remove the condition, just click here. So what is or, what is and? I hope you understand all this. Okay. I am not explaining this basics. You can save the filters for future use. Suppose you are going to see this filter on daily basis. So instead of adding the filter again and again, you can save it. Okay. So now let me add one condition. Same one. Priority is 5 or 2. Now I can save this. So I have the option to save it for me only or for everyone or for one group, even my group, right? So based on the use case, you can do so. So now let me give one name here. So the name is high priority. Click on save. I'm saving it for myself only. Okay. So now if I just remove all these conditions, I come to this list control. Here, just focus on filters. You see there are various filters. Okay. So now, so which one we have created? High priority. So click on that. You can see the result directly. Okay. So this is how you save the filter. After filters, let's discuss view. So there are n number of views you can see. So right now, which view selected is the password view. So what is a view? Again, the view is view. It means how you want to see the particular table. So suppose I am a user. For my work, I need only 3 fields. Okay, I do not need to see all the data. So what I will do, I will create a view and just see only that particular fields. Right? It is saving my time. It is a neat and clean things there, right? So based on the requirement, based on the cases, you can create a number of views. So now you see, if I click on mobile view, the number of fields here changed. Okay. Only 5 fields are available. If I change to any another view, indicator panels, only these 2. So now I hope you got it. What is a view? It's just way to display the fields as per the choice, as per the use case for different users. Okay. We can even modify the views. How to modify? Just wait for some time. In this section only we will do. Now we have the option to group by. So you know what is the basic meaning of group by. You can group by any field. Okay. So just what I will do here. Let me change the view to default view. So default view is very basic view which is available for all users. So now if I go and group by, let's say we will group by category. So the information is grouped by category. So you see this is group by category. Okay. So it's easily you could right click and click on ungroup. So here after view, filter, group by, show option, how many records you want to show per page. Right now 10 is selected. That's what you are seeing here, 10 per page. If you want to increase it, you can increase it based on your choice. Okay. Then you have refresh list and all. This is very basic. Okay. So after filter and this, we have this natural language filter. If you click on it, you will see something which is supported by natural language and AI. Okay, so you have to learn how to write things here so that you can find or filter the data using NLQ. NLQ means natural language questions. Okay, so just understand that and write your query. This is coming with the latest releases. After this, we have table, incident context menu. Okay. One more thing, whatever these windows are coming, which is having certain options, you see this one is coming here, this one is coming here. If I right click on any of the column, you see here also. And if I do here, so you see here also. So these all are what? These all are context menus. Okay. If it is coming on form, it is a form context menu. If it is coming on list, it is a list context menu. I hope you got it. You have the option to search here also. So what all fields you see here, the same are coming here. You can select any one of that and then you can search it. Okay, simple. But there is one more option for text. Let me add this keyword. Let's say we added software. Let's see what will happen. So you see it is showing result based on the keywords. So it will search the entire incident table and only those keyword things are coming here. So after this, we have this icon personalized list. I already told you these all are the fields which are there in the incident table. Okay. And these are the ones which are available. You can add or you can remove anything. Below these are the self-explanatory options. You can check it. Okay. Double click to edit. It means you can double click here and change the value of a particular record. You need not to open the form. Okay. So just update and click save. It is saved now. Okay. So this is double click to edit. This is the one which you should know. Rest all are self-explanatory. After that, these are the certain actions on the selected rows. So if you select any of the row, you can take all these actions. So all these actions are again self-explanatory. I select this one. If I go here, I have the option to archive record, delete record, follow on the live feed, repair SLA. Again, repair SLA is something related to SLA. When we deal with SLA, I will discuss that. Otherwise, all these are very basic. Add or assign any tag to this particular incident. Okay, create an application file. When we go in the applications, we will discuss this. Basically, it is used to transfer this to some other place, some other instance. Migration, we will use it, but just leave it. Then we have this button. This button is a new button. If you click on it, it will create new incidents. So like this, you can have n number of buttons on the list. Okay. Right now only one, but it may have more than one. These buttons in ServiceNow are known as UI actions. Okay. So apart from button, wherever you see a link or something which you can click, that is a UI action. Just okay. So now this is a button. Okay. If I right click and if I click this and something happens, it is happening, right? Some query runs. It means this is also a kind of UI action. Okay. So just remember, this is the UI action. It has certain script written inside it, and whenever you click on it, it will get executed. Okay, as simple as that. After that, again, you can search here. Okay, you can do searching. Just try. And now we will right click on each of the header here. I'm right clicking on this field. Okay, so based on each field or each column, you have these options. What is sorting? You know, you can sort it by A to Z, Z to A. Show in the visual task board. Again, I want to show this information into certain task board. Okay, what it is? Let's discuss. Or if I right click here. So it is just a way to display the information. You see, based on category, it is being displayed here. As simple as that. So if I right click again here, you will see various other ways to display information, bar, pie, you know, all these things. Then you see configure. I will talk about this after some time in this video only. Import. We have the option to import data from outside into ServiceNow instance in this table or in any table. It's a complete process. We will deal with it later when we discuss about complete how to import data in ServiceNow. So just ignore it for the time being. Then we have export. We have the option to export this data in any of this format. You can try it. Then we have update selected. You can select any of the record and update it. Based on that, you can see the changes. Update all. If you want to update all the records, just do that. So basically, we have the options to update all these items, either selected or all. Okay, so based on that, you can update it. Then we have data management. It's not of much use. Just you have to see the preview. Okay, just try it and see. If you have any question, let me know. We have this create application file. So you can create the application file of this whole data. So we will use it when we deal with the application. Just for the time being, leave it. Import XML. You have the option to import data in the form of XML as well, in the form of Excel as well. All these options are available. Okay. So we'll do when we see import data or while migration. Then show XML. If you want to show XML of this data, you can click here. So like this, the XML will be generated. So this is a complete XML here for this whole data. Okay. So in this context menu, we have done all. Okay. Now we will come here. There is also one more context menu. So now show matching. If you click here with this software, it will show all the incidents which are having category as software because it is show matching. If you want to filter out this and see all other things, then you can click on filter out. Very simple. If you click on copy URL to clipboard, so it means it will copy the URL of this incident record, okay? Not this software, but whole record here. Let me copy. This is incident 15, right? If I come here and paste the URL and enter, then you can see, my friends, this record is opened here. But how it is identifying that? Let me tell you the reason. The reason is SysID. This is SysID. This is system generated 32 character alphanumeric ID, which is created by ServiceNow for each and every record of a table. It's a complete unique thing. It is making the record unique so that it can be searched easily. Okay. So SysID, it is ServiceNow thing generated by ServiceNow, 32 character alphanumeric. Okay. So if you see here, we have opened this. And here you see SysID is this one. Okay. So if I open any of the record here, let me open this right away. You can see how I am able to see the SysID. This is what? This is instance. This is the table, previously, but we are saying incident underscore list. But now when we open a form, we see incident dot do, okay? And then the SysID is equal to this. This is the unique identifier, okay? So because of that only ServiceNow is managed to show you all the uniqueness and able to maintain the tables. No SysID will be repeated anytime in any table. Each and every SysID is unique in ServiceNow for an instance. Okay. So now if I remove these other things, okay, everything is connected with and here. Okay. So it is also showing some other things, but let me remove it to show the SysID properly. So if I remove this and click enter, you can see the same record. Okay. So now you can easily see here. Each and every record is coming with a SysID. Okay. So whenever you open any record from a table, it will having a SysID. Okay. So the same you can see here. Right click, copy SysID. So if you see copy SysID, it will copy the SysID of this particular incident. Let me copy it and then let me open it. It is starting with 46, ending with 58. So now let me paste the one. Control A, Control V, starting with 46, ending with 58. Okay, the same SysID is there. So this is all about SysID. Okay, I hope you got it. Rest all are self-explanatory actions. You can try it. Okay, so now we are done with the list. Only one thing which is left here, which is configure. I will come to that just after the forms. Okay, so these three things we have to see. So now let's move to the forms. So this is what? A form is a display of a single record. Okay, so this incident table is having n number of fields. And for this incident, we have all this information. Okay, and it is how you display the form. The incident form is configured by someone in the administration or ServiceNow so that it will show like this. But you can configure it. You remember the views, right? Based on the view, you can configure your incident form. This is the work of the what? Administrators. Okay, so now you see, we start one by one. This is the top row. Here you see the section incident, and below that, below this section, you see note sections, related record sections, and resolution sections. So the whole form is divided into sections. Why? Because these are the related things, means we are keeping related fields under a section so that it will be easy to manage. Because in notes, you see related to notes only. Comments are there, work note is there, watch list is there. In related records, we are seeing all the options by which an incident can be, related. Incident can have a parent incident, an incident can have a problem record attached, an incident can have a change request attached, an incident can have another change request attached. Okay, so all these things are available here. Resolution note. When you resolve the incident, you need all these things. So that's why we are keeping all this resolution information here in this tab, okay, or section. So the very first section is this section, incident section. And then you see these all are what? Buttons. That's why these all are UI actions we already discussed, right? These all are the self-explanatory things. You can add any attachment here. Okay. So now, if we right click on the form, we will see what? Again, the context menus, but this is on form right now. That's why this is a form context menu. So we have save option. After save, we have certain more actions. All these actions are related to functional options. Okay, functional things with respect to incident. So once you understand the incident process properly, you will be able to understand what is happening. So I told you these are UI actions and these all are also UI actions. So one thing I want to explain the difference between save and update. Okay. So what is a save? If you make some changes here like test. Okay. So let's see what happening. If I click on save, it is saving the record. Means simple save, right? It is saved now. But what is update? If I change the category here to hardware, if I click on update, let's see what happens. It is redirecting me to the last loaded page. A save is simple if you want to keep the control on this particular form, but in case, let's say a service tax agent is working on incident. He opened the list, opened one form. Okay, now once he's done with working of this incident, he just click on update and it will redirect him to the same again, the last loaded list. So just for the sake of easiness, we have this. Otherwise, both are doing the same. The only difference is save is keeping the control to this only, but update, save the data and redirect you to the last loaded screen. Okay, as simple as that. Now we see here certain export. You can export this. You can change the view. You know what is a view? The same views which we have seen in the list. Okay. If you want to make any view, if you want to change the view, we can do so. Right now, you see the view is which view? Which one is selected? Default. If I want to change it, click on matrix. Let's see what view is that. You see number of fields are less here because this is a matrix view. You can change from here also, click on it and then select any of the view. Okay. So now let me go back to the default view. You know, right click is very important in ServiceNow if you are an admin. Okay. So you can right click anywhere and you will see the information. So you can see these all are the fields. Each field is having different information stored. That's why these fields are of different types. Right. This is a simple text. This is a caller field which is connected to somehow a user table. Okay. So you see all the user table is exposed to this field. You can select any of the user because caller needs a name of the user. So you can pick it from here instead of just writing. Okay. So you can see this is a drop down. You can see this is a list where you can type freely and this is even much more bigger in size. Okay. So like this, n number of fields are available. We will discuss by each and every field later after this video. Okay. And again, if you click on any of the number, you will see certain more information. So you can see configure. So don't worry, we will discuss each and everything. But for the time being, just understand these all are the fields and these all are the data they are storing. So now after all this is done, let me show you one thing that is configure. Okay. So configure is something which an admin do on daily basis. You can configure the form, you can configure the list. You can configure the related list and there are all number of things which we can configure. You can, if you click here all, you will see what all things are related to this incident. I mean this incident table. Okay. So there is something known as business rule. These all are the business rules. 74 business rules are running behind on the incident table and executing on various conditions. When we have the client script, what is the client script? We will discuss later, but again, it is a script. Dictionary entries, notification, UI action, total 54 UI actions are there on this incident form. We are seeing few because based on condition, these are appearing, but you see there are 54 access controls, UI policy, data policy, style, view rules, all these things are available. Okay, so just wait and watch. We are not totally discussing it right now, but just I wanted to show you what we have to discuss, how to update the views. So if you click on configure, you have three options to update this view, update this form. Okay, basically change the layout of the form. So how we will do that? By clicking form layout. The same things we can do by these two. Okay, but these two are relatively simple and this is your kind of homework to go through it. Okay, so let me show you form layout. Just remember or just watch closely. Configuring the incident form. Let me open one of the incident one more time. First of all, see what is the current view. If you click here, you can see the current view is default view. Okay, so the same is selected here. View name is default view. And I want to make changes in this view right now. And this view has 4 sections: incident, note, related record, and resolution. Right? If you come here, this is the default view, and first section is incident, then notes, related records, resolution, information. So the same is seeing here. Okay. So in which section you want to make changes? Suppose I want to make changes in this. Okay. I want to move this assigned to here because I see there is a gap here. Number of fields are hidden somehow. Okay, so how to do that? Just see, these all are the selected fields. Okay, these all are the available fields. It means all the fields which are available in incident table are available here, but these are the ones which are being shown on the form. If you start from the top, number, caller, category, subcategory, configuration item, universal request, and transfer reason. So you see here, number, caller, category, subcategory, configuration item, then these two are hidden because of some logic. Then we have split. Split, what is split? I don't know. Then we have channel. Okay. So after this, what we are seeing short description, but it is saying after that we have channel. It means that split is splitting the control and then moving here. Okay. So what it is doing? It is splitting this whole into 2 parts. So this is the work of the split. Then it is state, impact, urgency, assigned to, assignment group. Finally, you see after assigned to, we have this. So let's see. After channel, state, on hold reason, impact, urgency, assigned to. You see and split. Split is ending. Then we have short description. It means the control started from here. It come here. Then it splitted. Then it comes here. After this, assigned to, the split is complete. Now we have the complete form here. Complete width of the form is available, and we have added these two. So why we are doing all this? Just to make it more lively, right? Just to make it more presentable. Because these fields are what? These are drop downs. And it is okay to have 2 drop down fields side by side. It looks nice. But if we add this long written things also in this small width, it means it will not looks good. Okay. That's why we have added all this split and all. So now you have to think, you have to design the form in such a way. So this is my what? Incident section. Okay, remember. Then we move to note section. You see here, the incident section has been modified. Do you want to change, save the changes? No, I don't want to save any changes at the moment. So click on cancel. Okay, now click on notes. Now you see, we will go to notes. Again here, you see 4 fields: watch list, work notes, comments, and activities. If we come here, it is starting with begin split and then watch list. After split, we have work notes. Because after watch list, we have split. That's why the control comes here and showing this work notes. And then we have the comments and activities one by one after that. Once split ended, we see comment, work note, and activities. Okay. So this is how these things are working. So now let me make some changes. I clicked on incident section of the default view, and now what I want to do, I don't want this place. Okay, this, it is looking weird. So what I will do, I will remove this and I will move assigned to here. So what I will do, remove these 2 fields. These are hidden fields, by the way, but you see the places here, right? It is not looking nice. Let me select it and then move it here. Now what I will do, I will move assignment group here. It means after configuration item, and leave the assigned to there. Okay, so now this is the assignment group. It should come after configuration item. Okay, move it up to the top. I think it should work. Now click on save. You see, my things are working good. that space is now gone, and now only assignment group here and assigned to here. So this is how you make changes. We only make changes based on the view. Whatever view you select, based on that only you can make changes in the certain section. You can create a new view. You can create a new section in that in any particular view. That is also possible from this form layout. So now let me click on form layout. Under this, you see at the bottom, you have the option to click on new. When you click on new, it means you are creating your own view. So let me create a view here. Click on new. Provide a view name. OP Click on OK. Because this view is completely new, it is only having one section. Okay, that is the incident section. So whatever table it is, name of that table section is always there. Even though you can modify the things from here, but one section is there. So if I want to modify, I can do so. I can remove channel, I can remove on hold region. Okay, so now I have made changes in my first section. Okay, now I want to create a new section. Click on new. So now it will ask me, the incident section has been modified. Yes, we have made some changes. Do you want to save it? Yes, I want to save it. Now it will ask me the section name, because I clicked on new. So it is asking me section name of that section after it saved incident section. So now section 1. Okay. So now what I will do, I will add field here because this is a completely new section. No field is selected. So randomly I will add certain fields. Okay, just you can add based on your choice, based on your requirement, but I am just for showing purpose adding. Now I want to create one more section. Click on new. Yes, I have made changes in section 1. Please save it. Now section 2. Okay. Section 2 is also created. Add certain fields. Okay, we are done. Now click on save. Let's see what will happen. So what is happening? Nothing, because this is what? This is a default view. Now I have to find my view. You see, this is OP-Sync view. Click on it. Under this, you will see this is the incident section, and below that you can see section 1 and section 2. Okay, the same fields are coming here. Let me make some changes here also. Let me make this fields column wise, the same like this one. So now what I will do here, right click on form design. I will come to this section. Let me find split. Split is there. Just move it here. Now we will go to section 2. Yes, I want to save it. Let's go at the bottom. Split is there. Move it here. Click on save. I think it should work. Let's see how. Now you see it is working, right? We see 2 sections and the form is now bifurcated into 2 as per the design, as per the form layout. So this is about form layout. Now we have so this is all about form layout. Okay. Now you know what is a view, how to create a new view, how to edit an existing view, what is a section, how to create a new section, how to update the existing section. Okay. So this is all about form views. Okay. So now let me move to list. One thing is left. Again, same configure thing. If you go to configure, all these things are same as it was in the form what I have shown. Okay. Because this is the same table, but only thing is list layout. So if you click on list layout, you see this is the list layout. You can see the view name. Based on the view name, you can update the list layout. Here we do not see any section, because how come a list is having a section? It is a simple like Excel, right? This is just a view, right? It is having no section. You can only display fields here one by one. That's why you do not see any kind of section here, only the view name. Okay, so you can select any of the view and make changes and then click on save. It will be updated. So this is all about configuring the list. Okay, Go back. Again, right click. Go to configure list control. What is the list control? Again, you see this list. There are certain things. If you want to control it, you have these options like, let me see what options we have. Omit new button. So we see new button here. If you want to omit it, you can click on this. You have the omit new condition. It means if you want to omit the button based on certain condition, let's say you only want ITIL people to see the new button, you do not want any other role people to see the button, you can add the condition here. Okay, any condition you can add. Okay, like this, you have all number of options. So all these are self-explanatory. You can give it a try and see how it is happening, what controls are being updated here. Okay, just treat it as your homework. After that, all things are done. Only one thing, do not get confused between personalize and list layout, because personalize is only for the user. But when you click on list layout, whatever change you are doing in a particular view, it will be updated worldwide. So I hope, ladies and gentlemen, this is all about list and forms. If you have any question, let me know. This is a very long video. I hope I can make it short, but it is not possible. If you want to learn, you have to go through it. It is a one-time thing. Don't worry. We will come up with new videos, new sections soon after this. So just join this course and encourage people to come and see the course, because you will not get this kind of clarity anywhere. Thank you.